Okay, this is what we're starting with to hook the solar panels up. We got extra 8-gauge wire, which I don't know if we'll need it or not because most of the solar panels reach each other. I gotta flip that one solar panel right here. I gotta flip it because it came down in a windstorm, a bad windstorm, and I fixed it, but I put it upside down because the holes were kind of messed up on it. But I'm gonna flip it back and drill new holes and put it the other way because the wire's gotta be end to end so that the wires are close together on each set of panels. Because I'm gonna run 2 panels in series with each other, and series with each other, and series with each other. Then I'm gonna run them all parallel, and then I'm gonna run them to the inverter, to the charge controller, which I'm getting ready to do now. This is what I need. I got 6 panels, so these are gonna go from panels. Let's see. They go like this, from the panels all the way to the other end, and then from the panels to then on the other end. Oh no, I only need 2 sets actually, 2 sets. But I'll get to hooking them up and then I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. I got crimpers, I got screws, and these have screw holes in them so that you can screw them nice and solid or whatever, so they're not blowing around or just crappy. You want it nice, but I'm gonna get to it and then I'll bring you back when I start hooking them up. That's where I'm at right now in the back of the solar panel. 2 solar panels don't reach. You can see the wires over there hanging. These 4 solar panels that are closest together here, they all reach to here, which these are the ground wires here. And it comes out as 1, so 6 goes in, 1 comes out. This one, 6 goes in, 1 comes out. Right now I only got 4 going into each one because I got to lengthen the other ones. See, there's only 4 going in. There's 2 open spots, but that's the ground right there. That's the hot right there. See, that goes to the wire that they didn't crimp it, but they just had the ends sitting on there like idiots. But I'll fix that. That's the wire that I ordered. All the other ends I cut off, so it don't really matter. But yeah, I'm gonna take it back apart and crimp it together like it's supposed to be and then put it back together. But that's the only one I'm using that's a factory crimp because the rest of them I'm doing myself, so I don't have to worry about that. It's hard to get with one hand too. But anyways, I'll grab the tools and start crimping those together. And well, these are factory crimps too, but them ones seem to be good. I don't know if the nut holds it or if that's just for the watertight thing, but I'm gonna go find out right now. Bring you back in a minute. There's a wire that, like the ones I'm making, they're 3 foot to make up the extensions, and the things are actually, they go together really super easy. I did the other one wrong. I fixed because there's 2 different ends, but this is the male end on one end, the female end on the other, and that's going to take the gap up where I don't have it. But I fixed the one that was coming in from the factory that was here, that was bad, but I put the wrong end in it. I thought these ends were both the same. One's a male, one's a female, so I got to go up and fix that again, but I'm going to do that right now. I'll bring you back when I get the wires together. All right, I got all the wiring how I want it. You see I got all the hots going into one plug, all the ground's going in another plug, all the wires going into the cabin, or into the powerhouse. But I'm just going to tidy up these wires a little bit with some black tape, maybe a few zip ties, and get them where I want them, and then I'll show you a little quick video, because right now they look like, they're not too bad, but they're kind of a mess, but I'm about to fix that. Bring it back. All right, I got it all the wiring's all hooked up here. I should go hook it up to the power invert, or to the charge controller. I'm gonna grab a couple of them big staples and staple that to the pole on the way down, and then I'll have power. Right now I have power inside, it's just not hooked up to nothing. I'll bring it right back. All right, I got everything done for the solar wiring. All the solar panels are hooked up. They all go into 6 in, 12 in, 2 out. It all goes in, goes down the pole, all the way to the bottom, into the ground, across the ground, over to the powerhouse. I'm gonna go eat lunch with Ashley and I'll be right back to hook it up to the charge controller. Then we're got solar. I gotta hook up one more line I got going from underneath the powerhouse into the house, into the cabin, and it's our electric line. Right now we just got an extension cord running over there, but after I run that, that's already ran. It's already underground with the well, with the water line from the well to the pump. The power wire's already going through there. I just gotta hook it up. I got it inside and I got it inside there. I'm gonna hook that up as soon as I get the solar hooked up. All right, sorry about the generator, but now that I'm on the inside, I gotta run these 2 wires that come out of the floor here. Let me see. These are wires I'm gonna use to help connect the batteries together, but the wires that come out of the floor here, these are the solar panel wires right here, ground, hot. So I'm gonna hook those up to the charge controller. I gotta lengthen them a little bit and run them along the wall. And then I gotta run my wires to my batteries, and one of my batteries, make 2 24-volt batteries and hook them together. Oh, wait. I think I might run these batteries together in parallel. So I need 12-volt system, so it should be about 100 amps. So it should be fine. I'm gonna look it up first just to make sure, but yeah, that's a 12-volt inverter, so I can't run it as 24 volts. So I'm gonna get a newer inverter. I'm gonna get a bigger inverter. That's just temporary. I need a 8, 10, 12,000 watt inverter, but that's gonna run everything except I think it probably won't run the pump. I mean, the 1800 to 2000 watt starting watts, that little generator won't turn the pump on. So this inverter probably won't turn the pump on, but it'll run everything else until I get a bigger one. But I'll bring it right back. What I gotta do is run the wires here, hook them up to my inverter there. Oh, no. Oh, I already got the inverter wires hooked in right here. So they go from here. Once I put the fuse in for the inverter, that runs into my house, but I gotta hook the other end of that up in the house. I didn't realize that was already hooked up. You see that comes from there all the way over to it, and that goes outside underground all the way in with the well, with the water line. But thank you. Got the wires all hooked in just for the charge controller through here. They come up like this. Then right here shows exactly what my charge controller is doing. I'm at 77% on my batteries. Wait. I need to read the book so I know exactly, but yeah, look. It says 78%, yeah, 78% of my batteries. When I just plugged it in 10 minutes ago, it said 64%. That was 10 minutes ago. But I gotta read the thing because it says the load on, you know, load off, when it's active, when it's not active, whatever. I just gotta read the book so I know exactly everything. But I can also run lights off this, so I can have lights on around that I can switch on and off whenever I want. But I got 13.1 volts right now, and I only got one battery hooked up, and right now, as soon as I turn that on, my inverter's on, and my power's going all the way in, and once I put the breaker in, which I'm gonna go hook it up inside before I do that, but I wanna hook up all these batteries together before I do that. I just need to see how many 12 volt batteries I can run on 100, I can't remember, I'll find out exactly, but I think it's 100 amps charge controller. I'm gonna check that out now and I'll be back. I got all the solar hooked up. I got everything hooked up to the inside. All I gotta do is put a fuse in there. I gotta find it real quick, and then the power is on inside. Or I might just take these off and put them over here. Yeah, I might just take them off, stick with the same one, then the power will be on. And then all I do is turn the inverter on right there, and then we got power there. We got 13.2 volts, and look, babe, it's, you see right. Anyways, when I came in, I just turned on all the solar, no generator running or nothing. And when I came in, the AC unit was running and it was blowing cold air. And the overload button wasn't even close on the inverter. So if it'll run that, it might run the pump, but it definitely runs the air conditioning. But all the lights work, it's all on solar now, there's no generator at all. I ran it in there. I unplugged the pump and I was about to unplug the AC because I'm gonna run them on another plug off this wire here that I had so that I can run just the air conditioner and the water off the generator until we get a bigger inverter.
It said on the AC instructions that it reboots itself if power goes out from like if the storm. So I thought when we came back in it would be off for sure, but it wasn't.
It's right now it's on just inverter.
There you go. It's done.
It's opening and it's not blowing very good yet. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah. It's working. That's on an inverter. That's off solar. Our little generator wouldn't even run that. That's a good inverter. But what it does initially, when the inverter comes on, it kicks on to, the inverter kicks on like it goes up to like 8 or 10,000 watts just while it gets like the motor started or this or that, you know what I mean?
Right. Before it got it.
Yeah, but that's awesome, man. Now we're complete solar, and it even runs the AC, which is, and I only got 2 batteries hooked up. If I hooked up 4 batteries, I got 6 of those batteries, so I could probably run the freaking AC off over here. Once I insulate the place, it's going to be awesome. But there it is. See what our battery charge is at. We're still taking in power. 26 degrees, 67%, but I was just running the thing. And they haven't even got the charge fully. I'm going to let them charge right now. And I'm going to rerun hook the house up so I can run off just the generator, or I can run it off that. So I'm going to run another line out of here with a plug on it for the generator. Which I'm gonna do that here directly. All right, I missed out on one video. I accidentally took a picture instead of a video, but I'll just do it again. I already went inside. Everything was working inside. The AC's working. Like, I'm surprised, really surprised that this will run the AC unit. It's 2,000 watts. I mean, that thing there had a hard time running my pump because it wouldn't initially get it started. But that gets the AC started and runs it. So you'll see, I did the video on that already, but everything's hooked up and working. I just need to run one more cord into the house so that I can pump the well and the AC into it, because I'm not going to use all that on the solar until I get all the batteries hooked up and I get a bigger inverter. Then I can run everything on solar. And I'm going to do another, see how I got 6 solar panels there? I'm going to put 2 of them somewhere on the back side of the pond once I clear the trees out. It might not be till next summer, who knows, but they're going to be facing the very morning sun. I think it's called solar tracking. This will get the all day sun, and then I'm going to put 2 more on the opposite side of this, not this way, but like this, to get the very last sun, because right now I'm not getting no sun. Like, if the trees weren't there, it would get a little bit of sun, because you can see the sun's right here, the panels are right here. You want to put the posted signs up, babe? You're not driving a 4-wheeler? You got your key? I'll drive up with you. Alright, I'm gonna do this is the last video I'm gonna do for today, but I got all the solar hooked up. There's no generator running. It's completely noiseless out here, right? This is sweet. I'm very surprised. All the lights work. The air conditioner works on the inverter. All the lights work, and the freaking water pump even works. Watch this. Turn the toilet on. It kicks it on, it's gonna run a little bit out, and then the pump will come on. This is on a 2,000 watt inverter. I think it surges to like 8,000 though, but watch. Once it gets low, it'll kick that on automatically. That's just with 2 12-volt batteries and a 2,000 watt inverter, and it runs that pump. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. No, I just did it, I know. Look at it. Boom! Everything works. You couldn't ask for nothing better. Like, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I'm blown away that the pump runs and the air conditioning runs. Everything runs off the inverter. So even when I hook in, I only got 2 batteries hooked up right now. When I hook up the rest of the batteries, when I have all, what do I have? I got 6 12-volt solar batteries. When I hook them all up, it's going to be even better, because right now I'm running everything off of 2. So as long as the panels will keep it charged, which it should, we're good. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll make more videos.